and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, I was planning to do the next thing, like, the next day. That didn't happen. There's a few things that came up. One, just in general, that weekend got sort of busy for me. Two, after that, I've talked about my other hobbies, and one of them is, like, indie game dev stuff that I don't connect to this channel anyway, and I'm so close to finishing something up on that. I kept pushing and pushing it, and it just took longer than I thought. And then, when I finished that, shortly after, something bad happened at my workplace that basically, not to me, but to, like, the place getting shut down for a while, and yeah, the sort of thing that has not had me in the mood to record for this. As simple as that, basically. So the past few weeks have been not great. So I feel like I'm in a better place now. Nope. Not that. Press continue. Yeah. Okay. Where the fuck were we? We were doing stuff. We wanted to, do some extra recon. Yep, something like that. Hey, guys. It feels like it's been a while, despite. I guess the bus has stopped here for the night, safety first and all that. I can put up some of the passengers here at least. Oh, also, I'm still dealing with the fact that my TV went like, rah, 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 and I'm like slightly turning to the microphone. Because I have a different TV set up to play this, and I have had that for a while now. So, yeah, FYI. Every cloud has a silver lining. The impromptu stop might convince some of them to come back. That'd be nice, eh? And I appreciate having some fresh faces to talk to at any rate. It's always nice to make some new connections. I assume this is primarily a mining place. Wasn't expecting to end up as a dishwasher. I'm really not good with chores like this. I mean, that's probably a good place for you to be in if you're, like, in massive debt. You sort of get a fresh start helping out like this. But I'm just glad you didn't hand me over to the police. Guess I can't complain. Got him working so I can pay for the bike. Yeah, I wonder how much a bike costs in this world. Like, there's industrialization now, so probably not too much. We've had some really colorful customers around this time last year. For some reason, they just stuck out to me. This time last year. There's a girl who whooped about just about the entire bar. Then there's this blonde, pretty boy. The whole place stopped when he walked in. I don't think they were related, whoever they were. I swear, I saw the guy somewhere before. Is that Euphis? Is that Eustace and Milliam? Like, that matches the... About a year... Does that match the timing for their, like, escapades on eating stuff that I think they mentioned to happen before Reverie started?
You guys hear that?
Sounds like whistling? I think it's coming from northwest of here.
Interesting. Okay. Let's talk to some people first, and apparently there are more quests. Okay. I was not expecting more quests. They're saying the bus will depart tomorrow. I'm not sure when to make a new schedule. I understand safety comes first. I did at least get in touch with the hotel I'm staying at, so that's taken care of. Saying all the places making me prop to stop. We could do far worse than this. Really come to like this town, what little time I spent here? Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, when you spend time there, it's nice. If you spend too much time there, you might end up missing the comforts of being like close to stuff that you want. So as nice as it is, it has its downsides. Downsides that are much more apparent if you live there long term. Downsides that are not apparent at all if you're not used to having things close to you for convenience. I managed to strike a conversation with that handsome devil. What exactly was he talking about, though, huh? Well, I'm not sure. Sort of beyond me. But it must have been something profound, something philosophical. My heart doesn't lie. Handsome devil. Out about early today. What brings a guy like him to a little backwater, I wonder? God sees a different perspective on the world. Oh, to think like he does. Interesting.
Alrighty.
Mayor Wang. It's quite relief that we're able to house the passengers in the meeting hall for the night. Where was the meeting hall again? It's not ideal, not even proper lodging, really, but it should let them get some sleep. I do worry about accidents like these. Rare though they may be, they've got us all wary. I mean, Something's up, yeah. Roads become safer thanks to the work done on the transportation networks, but today's taught us that we still can't let our guards down. A few villagers travel out often, whether for deliveries or other business. I'll need to warn them. Transportation network. I wonder if they're still basing it on orbital lamps and stuff at this point. Because that was like the big thing that kept the monsters off the road back in Sky. I was worried I'd have to sleep in the bus, but the mayor very kindly offered me a room. I'll happily take it for tonight. I'm sure the company will compensate you as well, so in a way, things are all working out. The gods works in mysterious ways. Sure, buddy. Been a while since I've worked on something this big. All this gear has been collecting dust in my storehouse for ages, but now's their time to shine. Alrighty, almost done here. Should have this wrapped up within the day. Oh, cool. It's quickly enough. You might have already noticed my husband is of Eastern descent. I prefer to keep an open mind about it, unlike some others. He's half Eastern, and so some city visitors like to paint him as unsavory. The type with connections to certain underhanded groups. Interesting. But I assure you, he has nothing to do with those folks. Just because he's Eastern doesn't make him related to them. I mean, yeah, fairly obviously.
Alrighty.
But that is an interesting way for that stereotype to tell a villager's bat an eye in his heritage when he was elected. It was purely the outsider stirring up drama. It made him out to be this, well, swindler who only won the election because of his connections. What outsiders were talking about your election here? Interesting. Blue is an event, right? Yeah. Hey, Gramps, we're back from our rounds. You remember anything new? I do, in fact. It was a week before last. A whole band of them came through and bought all kinds of things. When their leader came by, she was a real beaut. Now you mention it, I remember seeing a woman of that description when I came back from a delivery run. That was, 3 days ago, I want to say. Right up towards closing time. Really? What did she buy? If we know what she bought, we might be able to find out a motive. No, what did I get for her? I remember what was it? I can see her pretty little face, but what did she? Yeah, I feel at this point if you were remembering something, you're sort of just filling in the blanks with whatever you want. Gramps, don't you have a ledger? The record should be in there. Oh, that would be so much more reliable. Oh, yes, of course I do. Let me check for you. Because human memory is so incredibly unreliable, especially when they're, like, asked to remember something and you're filling in the blanks for the things you didn't really document long-term. Oh, blast, it's just too small for these old eyes. It's on the wrong side of retirement age. You're the one who wrote it, for crying out loud. I'll read it. Okay, so the group from 10 days ago, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, just your run-of-the-mill supplies. But the captain, it says here that she bought wire. Lots of it. Like electrical wire, or like barbed wire, or... Camp boundary, maybe? Battle lines? Okay, that implies more like barbed wire or fencing wire. Why would she go out of her way to buy wire in the middle of a retreat, though? And this was during her first stop at the village, not the second. Well, we saw that, boss, that Jaeger monster, so maybe it has something to do with him getting out of control? Yeah, this might be important. One more question for you. She buy anything else? Rations, ammo, stuff like that? Nope, just the wire. Oh, then, huh? Thanks for the info. This will help a lot. Give Victor my best, yeah? Very interesting. Except for the mess. Okay. I wasn't expecting to struggle to read my own ledger. It must have been a while since you read it, then. Okay, what happened with you guys? It's okay, Annie. I know Lashkar will find him. He's gotta. And I know it's just... they've got trouble on their hands. Feel for him, but we don't have the time to spare. We need to sort out our own business first. Let's see if we can help them after we're done. After we're done? Okay.
Help?
I wasn't expecting to, like, be given a quest and being directly told I can't. Yeah, another day of farming done. Worked up a good sweat. Time to kick back with a cold one. You know, maybe not. Wife doesn't like me doing that too much. She scares the hell out of me when she's mad. Feel like I wouldn't be setting the right example for Annie either. Half bad to think of her hating me. Makes me want to cry. Well, I'm not going to say don't relax, but there are probably other ways you can relax, right? character models over there for me to see. Some years ago, Lashkar fell from a tree and injured himself. Then the village nun, the time came to his aid and helped the nurse him back to health. Young me was touched by her sense of duty and compassion for others. I think that was what inspired me to walk the path I do. I wanted to grow up and be a kind and loving soul, a pillar of strength for the village. Oh, that's nice. Might not be my only motive, but it feels like my biggest one. One way or another, I want to give back to the village I love now. Like the nun before me, I can finally realize that dream. I think that's nice. Sister Belisha's love for this village truly humbles me. There's many chapels that sought her scales, particularly in the Holy City, but she turned all of them down to serve in the village she loves. She reminds me of a sister who served here once upon a time. She shared that devotion to her home. Oh, perhaps that makes Sister Bellica her spiritual successor in a sense.
Well,
should I recognize her? I'm trying to think of sisters that, like, are notable enough and could have potentially came from, like, this part of the world. The only one that comes to mind is the one from Sky the Third, who I am blanking on the name, which would make some sense as to why she might leave, just because she went on to, like, more, like, dire things, I guess. But I'm not thinking of any others, at the very least. He used to work in the city bureau, you know? No shortage of cases back then. Meanwhile, Creil village is as peaceful as can be. That's why today's incident was such a shock. I think I started taking that peace for granted. This is a good reminder that an officer's work is never done. Oh, don't mind him. Something's been getting him all riled up lately. It was even worse before we got back to the village. Took a quick peek in the forest, and the monsters did seem kind of off, like they were scared or something. Never come across anything like this in all my years as a hunter. I'll scout a wider area tomorrow just to make sure. And that matches up with what we're generally thinking. So far, we've had a great harvest. I think this year's festival will be pretty grand to go with it. And thanks to you, I have my special dish I can bring to the feast. I'm sure it'll be a festival to remember. Assuming this place doesn't get, like, burned down in the next cutscene. If you're interested, you don't have to be a villager to enjoy the festival. If you have the time, we'd be happy to see you. With how much they talk it up, I'd be surprised if we don't have a chance to come back here for that. Right. Okay.
Guess it's time I called it a day.
One more? Me? I do the wheat milling here, not a glamorous job. Okay. Hey man, just stuff and recruit for one. Okay. Oh, there is a character model over here. I did not see.
Oh? How long have you been standing there?
Not long. We're sorry if we disturbed you. We were just entranced by your song. Feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. Oh shit, now I need to shit. No, I can't. It's not in the log. No. I wasn't even trying to think about that. Yeah, your voice is so soothing. Are you like a master musician or something?
I'd hardly call myself a master, but your praise is most appreciated.
I don't recognize you from, like, character art in, like, the opening splash screen or anything like that, so despite your very significant design, I would not say that you seem likely to be a party member, at the very least.
I recognize you. You're the dashing heroes from Edith who saved us from those vicious wolves.
Ah, you were on that bus.
Indeed. I had a front row seat to the performance, and what a marvelous performance it was.
Melchior the Traveler. Okay.
By the by, my name is Melchior. I am but a humble traveling Bohemian, a lone wanderer of the world whose only compass is his heart.
Okay. You have a very different look from other bards that I know.
My heart guided me to a bus at the Messeldom port, and it took me all the way through the capital before stopping here.
You traveled all the way here from Messeldom? That's quite a roundabout journey. I'm a teensy bit jealous, mister. Traveling the world sounds like loads of fun.
Alas, it does not put food on the table. I must stop for work on occasion to keep my howling stomach at bay. I do not have the luxury of purchasing first-class vehicles like yours. I envy you, my spiky-haired friend.
Thanks. I may have got her used, but she's been a great partner to me. Let's steer away from the topic of cars for a sec, though. Where have you been all day? We didn't see you when we made our rounds earlier. Did you go wandering off somewhere? Excellent guess. The hills outside the village piqued my interest, so I decided to take a quick hike over there. We took a quick hike all the way out there. I hope you didn't have any run-ins with monsters along the way. Not at all. I've been traveling for some time now, so I've acquired something of a sixth sense for danger. As a result, it was an uneventful trip in that regard. I did manage to see something truly wonderful, though. Let me guess. You saw the old stone ruins over there? Or that big statue was excavated in that area 20 years ago. Correct. It dates back to the ancient Zemurian civilization. In fact, it should be from the same age as the ruins in Nord. Okay. Though the statue here was a mere 10 arches tall, the one in Nord is a much, much taller. You're talking about the... You're talking about the Septarian, right? Sadly, the church got their grimy little hands on it and hasn't been seen since. What, the one here? Such a pity. Tourists would have flocked to this village had it remained. Okay, the one here. So it must have been an artifact. Still, I doubt Creil has any trouble attracting tourists. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. Not to change the subject, but I wanted to ask you something. Did you see anyone else when you were over by the hills? I can't say I did, no. There were no other living beings in sight. Gotcha. Well, thanks anyway. Oh yeah, you should mention that the bus isn't going to be leaving till tomorrow now. So the mayor will provide a roof over my head. How benevolent of him. Free is the best price, and I'm not about to object to his act of charity. Thank you for telling me. No problem. We'll be sticking around here too, so if we need anything, give us a holler. How lovely. I shall keep that in mind. This is the first time I met someone who calls himself a Bohemian. Certainly an odd one, isn't he? Okay. What does a Bohemian technically mean? Shoot, I don't actually have stuff up to... phone, come to me. Like, obviously you have the song Bohemian Rhapsody, but Bohemian, like, the actual definition... a person, such as a writer or an artist, living an unconventional life, usually in a colony with others. Vagabond, wanderer, especially Romani. Okay. So Bohemian has like a general term, but it does have association with certain like Roma people and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, I think it's technically a slur for like the common name that people would recognize. So I don't want to say that, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like there's some religions or culturals or ethnicities that like are sort of like wandering, sort of, rather than like setting down and building a city sort types of styles. So it basically can refer to that, or because I was thinking when I heard Bohemian, it's like I thought that was like an ethnic term technically, and I guess it is, but it also has just more like a general meaning, like vagabond and whatnot. He knows a good car when he sees one, so he's an alright guy in my book. Or he knows how to read ya. He knows how to tell what'll get him on your good side. I see it doesn't take much to get on your good side. Is something the matter, Fairy? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking. Is it just me, or do those hills look like the perfect spot to set up camp? I guess it's possible that Ida and her crew could be around there. But if they are, they're probably pretty far out. That guy would have spotted them over by the hills otherwise. We can check that area out tomorrow. Sun's about to go down. Let's head back to the inn. Okay. Hunch definitely sounds plausible. We can go over all the information we have once we're back in our room. Surely there's something that will point us in the right direction. Okay. Probably can go do that side quest now. Probably. Are we okay, Annie? I just know Lakshar will find him. He has to. Yeah, I know. Is it the cat? Because there was a cat before, right? With the group of kids. What's wrong? Are you okay? Nero's gone missing. I think that was the cat. Who's Nero? Our kitty. He's gray and he has these huge round eyes. We went outside for a walk, but he ran off somewhere. And he hasn't come back. He's always back by now. I hope he didn't get into any trouble. I can understand why you're worried. I hope he didn't stray too far. Yeah, makes sense that he'd want to roam around, but still, the outside ain't so safe anymore. Got any ideas where he might have gone? Well, today he was acting really funny. His hair was standing up on its own like he was scared of something. I couldn't get him to relax. Yeah, he was really on edge. I don't know why, though. Man, I'm sorry, Annie. I should have listened to you and come back home sooner. It's okay, Ken. It's not your fault. I should have just brought him back inside. So, Giddy got spooked and ran off. Is that right? That's interesting. Yeah, could you help us look for Nero, mister? Lakshar's looking too, but he could really use your help. I want to help them, Van, can we? Yeah, that's the problem. Log up. I need some chaos in my life. I'm probably going to end up being a combination of Law and Gray when this is all said and done, I guess. Yeah, I'm a cynical bastard, but even I don't have the gall to refuse this one. Alright, we'll find him for you. And we'll charge you extra. Yay, thank you so much. Thank you, nice people. Aw, couldn't refuse this one, huh, Van? This really ain't our kind of job, but I guess I can follow under investigative work. The part about the cat acting weird stuck out to me. I agree, that struck me as odd. So where should we start looking? The dog's acting odd too if we want to put two and two together. We should probably find the person who's already out there searching. Lashkar, right? Sorry, I don't know where Lashkar would be looking right now. Well, we gotta search for both then. Okay, we'll look around the places where we play a lot. Please be okay, Nero. Easy work, you know. I always make sure the job's done right. Don't worry, I got quest markers.
Time to start working.
That's all you really need in the end. Quest markers. I assume we're gonna go in here. Is that? Oh, that's around where the dog was. Nope, not quite. I sent something nearby. Well, the cat comes back easily, but now the kid's gone. He does appear to be on edge. We shouldn't risk getting close. We'd likely just spook him away. Be nice if we had a treat or something. Come on, here, kitty kitty. I'm not gonna hurt ya. Let's take you back to your owner, okay? Annie and Kent are worried sick about you. Yes. Uh-oh. Shoot, he ran off. Seems fine, just scared out of his mind. He's wary of people right now. Maybe if we keep after him, he'll get accustomed to us. You're not gonna catch him that way. Oh, you're Lashkar, right? Well, you're looking for Nero too. Yeah, Annie phoned me in. She said you guys were helping. That said, I know that cat a whole lot better than you do. Don't get mad if I bring him home instead, got it? Well, if anything, that would make me quite happy. Let's collaborate instead of compete, okay? Yeah, it ain't a competition. You got a plan for catching him? You bet I do. I've dealt with him a bunch of times, so I know all his tricks. Just gotta catch him as soon as catch him soon so Annie can calm down. Good, right, good luck, guys. You got this. Nailed it. Sounded like a real bracer, I know it. Oh, are you that guy from earlier? Okay. And he's gone. He's a bundle of energy, isn't he? And he seems to think aloud, too. I guess he aspires to be a bracer. He certainly has the dedication to be one. I wish him the best. Is the choice in this one going to be to either let him win or we take the glory? Oh, that would be a choice. Oh, I almost want to pick taking the glory over the kid just to see how the game, like, just to see how they'd write that interaction. Not because, like, I actually would in real life, but because, like, I'm just curious. Like, it's such, if that's really the choice, it's such a distinct dichotomy, right, between the two. Well, if he's actually got a plan, it'd be just best to leave him to his own devices. For now, let's just dale him and see how he does. Okay. Not gonna object to that. Oh, hello. I must say there, here's quite lovely, not at all like the city. There's a certain pungency that gives the town an honest, homely atmosphere. Not sure what he means by that. Pungency. Maybe he means the fertilizer does smell natural. I shouldn't have asked. This town feels like the ruins in a sense. They both involve the simple joys of nature. I say, we could all stand to reconnect with our roots. There's the little scamp. Oh, you guys had the same idea? I'm impressed you kept up with me. And you're not even bracers. Oh, whoa, look over there. Nero's up on that roof. Yeah, he likes to climb stuff when he's scared. I don't know what he's so scared of, but you must have startled him when you came up. I figured he probably went and climbed up a house again, and that led me right to him. How's that for detective work? Well, credit where it's due. You had a pretty good guess there. We wouldn't have known. Alright, I'll climb up to the roof then. What? Wait, hey, no fair, I found him first. You go hogging the glory, I can climb it too. Sorry, I didn't mean to. She's not even that much older than him, I imagine. Really raring to go, huh? Alright, show us what you got. We'll be down here. Don't break a leg, okay? Sure, I'll get this done like a real bracer. Just you watch. Receive permission from the homeowner to scale their house. Gotta add that in. Whoa. Lashkar, are you okay? Don't push yourself. Okay, we need to be in position to help if anything goes wrong. I'm fine. Leave it to me. Come on, Nero. Time to come home, okay? See, you've got your favorite toy here and some catnip, too. I don't know who made you scared, but you're safe now. Come here. Ah. Oh no, he's so close. If you come down, we'd have had a shot at him. I almost had him. Thought this time it'd work for sure. Just can't get Nero to calm down. I'm still not cut out for this stuff. That ain't the first time you found him today. Yeah, I've found him lots of times so far, but it just keeps running away. I don't think he'll right for his toy. That used to work every time. But he's just super aggressive today, and I don't know why. He has to be getting tired by now. We need to get him home before he puts himself in danger. Well, he did go to, like, literally the highest spot, so I think he already has. I know cats are, like, good at falling and stuff like that, but, you know. Can't give up yet. Let's work together this time, okay? If we can all surround him, he won't have anywhere to run. I get it. What's that called? Divide and conquer. Guess I gotta just suck it up and let you guys help. Okay, let's find him together. Just got spooked out of the high ground, so he knows that won't work anymore. Let's just try searching lower ground, to the lower to the ground next. Right, makes sense. Let's split up, and we can meet up wherever we find him. Yeah, this time we'll catch him. Speaking of which, this is sort of an open place to divide and conquer. Over there, underneath the bench. Near the fence he can easily run through. Yep, suspect numero uno. I'll go get him then. Yes, there's totally not a fence he can just run through right there. I see, Nero has nowhere to run like this, except for the fence. But what now? Do we just move in slowly? Good question. I think it might be better if we at least have one of us hang back to catch him. Lashkar, can you pack us up? You bet I can. Just watch. Okay, we ready? Yep. Come on, Nero. It's past your bedtime. Let's get you back home where it's safe. Come here, right? Hey, no, Nero! Uh-oh. That's probably not good. Oh, shoot, he's gone. No, what do we do now? He's going for the hills over there. What if he runs into monsters? Okay, yeah, that would be proper danger. No, this is all my fault. I'm down, bud. Don't throw in the towel yet. As long as we can still find him, we can bring him back. Aside from the looks, from the looks of it, he's clever enough to keep himself out of trouble anyway. You're right. Just keep calm. We'll bring him back, we promise. Lashkar, I think this might be best if you take a break to calm yourself down. We'll handle this case from here, okay? Alright. Be careful, okay? Always. See you soon. Right, let's make for the hills. Can't let that bugger get too far. I'm surprised it's letting us go to the hills. I sort of assumed we were cut off from that. Ooh. Oh! That's what they mean by, like, the Nord. Okay, like the Stonehenge over there. That's what they meant. Okay. Huh. Interesting. This is not even a dungeon, eh? Okay. Oh, look, on top of the cliff. How do you get all the way up there? That's the question of the century. It'd be bad news if you fell down from there. Why don't you two stay here? I've got this one. I'll be back in a flash with a cat in tow. No complaints here. We'll leave it up to you. If anything, it'll be good to have two of us down here should the worst come to pass. I mean, this will be a breeze. Ooh. There. Hope I didn't startle you, little buddy. You're not injured, are you? Oh, glad to hear it. You've calmed down a bunch too, haven't you? Good kitty. Everything all right up there, Fairy? Yep, kitty's safe now. Cute little thing's actually behaving himself this time. Glad to hear it. Because that cute little thing sure gave us a lot of grief. We should head back to the village then. Lashkar and Annie must be worried sick. No, I wanted to explore. Can I go back? Thank you so much, everyone. I love Nero so much, I'm glad he's safe. Oh, don't make us worry like that again, you twerp. He does look like he's calmed down now. Not sure what got him so anxious in the first place. You two should keep an eye on him, just in case it happens again. It's good we were around to help this time. If he gets on edge like that again, find an adult to help out, okay? Okay. Alright, I got this for you as thanks. It's not much, but here you go. Ah. Why do you have this, child? Wow, thanks! Why do you have this? And this is for you, Lashkar. You also get a cat ears and tail set. I made this little charm a while ago myself. Meant to give it to you, but I never had the chance until now. A handmade charm for me? Well, I mean, I can't. Sorry, it's my fault that Nero got put in danger. I don't deserve a reward for what I just did. I just don't. Well, no, you helped find him. I'm really glad you did that for me. You always help me when I need it, Lashkar. Just please accept it. I'm really happy you're my friend. Well, all right. Thank you. What's the symbol on it? Is that the Bracer Guild emblem? You always say you want to be a bracer when you grow up. I think you'll be a great bracer, Lashkar. You're really nice, and you always give it your best shot. I'll always be there to cheer you on, so I hope you become a great bracer so you can help me whenever I need it. Yeah, I'll be a good bracer, just you watch. Aw, your face is red as tomato. Good for you, Lashkar. Aw, that's really charming. Best of luck on your journey, Lashkar. Man, It's like this place came right out of a storybook. Nothing wrong with that, though. Hey, don't look at me like that. But thank you. I really owe you for the help. Thanks a bunch. I won't forget what you did.
All in a day's work.
No choice. Okay. I don't think it was ever required, but you know. Interesting. You gonna let me go back out? Gonna let me...
Not
Nope.
this way.
Okay, I assume they set up the triggers for that quest so you couldn't go farther in then. Okay, that makes sense enough. Okay, I think we've got enough info at this point. I'm sure we can dig up some more, but we can go in here if we want. Was there literally anything else, even conceptually, for me to check out? Because it's not letting me go out. And some people I might still be able to talk to, but beyond that... Okay, well, let's, I think we got enough info at this point. Yep. I think that's, everything that I can realistically do.